What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. I am DJ, aka Token Black. I'm here for the first time. Hit my like button, subscribe button. Oh man. So you'll probably notice I did not do my reviews for the last 3 episodes of Halo the series. That's for many reasons. One, I've been really busy, but I have watched every episode. Two, I just kind of tapped out of the series for the most part. But I did watch the final episode, and I want to give my quick thoughts and overall opinion of season 2. To include the last 3 episodes. Oh man, so we all know how bad season 1 was. I'm not going to dwell on that, but I will say for the most part, this season was better. They still got some stuff they gotta work on, in my opinion. To me, it still doesn't feel like Halo. I know we're in what they call the silver timeline. I just, after being such a big Halo fan all these years and reading the lore and everything, you have so much information to go off. Why did he go in such a big direction? I mean, different direction. But with that said, I will say so. In episode 6, they introduced the Spartan threes. We saw that one coming. Um, I don't like how they did the Spartan threes. How they became basically they just took regular old Marines and made them Spartan threes. Spartan threes were kids, just like Spartan twos. Um, and they took Perez and made her a Spartan three, which she was. I don't like. I liked the Perez character at first, but when she was this Marine, but when they made her Spartan 3, it made no sense. Literally, we jump an episode ahead, and she went from having PTSD and watching her family die to being a Spartan 3. Like, when did the training happen? Like, when did this super training become a Spartan 3 happen? Like, she was barely a comms Marine. All of a sudden now she's a Spartan 3. It makes no sense to be the Spartan 3 is supposed to be the next generation of the Spartans. But it just made no sense. And to have her being like this badass all of a sudden, I didn't like that. It didn't make any sense. It would have made more sense if they made the Spartan 3s ODSTs in this, because it would make more sense. Because there's no augmentation you gotta go through, but you still got the specialized training that you gotta go through, which would have made more sense. But I did like how they looked visually and everything. Like, they look good. I hated how they kind of copped out when they have them doing like the virtual reality training and everything instead of actual training. That was kind of a cop out, but it's what it is. But I thought their scene where we actually used saw them in combat and how they were portrayed as basically cannon fodder in this was, kind of like the books. If you ever read the Ghost of Onyx, you understand what I'm talking about, because they would send a whole battalion in to wipe out one facility, and you lose a whole battalion of Spartan trees. They were very disposable, and you see that in here, which they kind of overdid it at some point, but it is well known. Um, but they have to get the spike to the Covenant's ship and all that stuff. And John finally got his armor back. Um, I like I said, these past 3 episodes were good. I will say the finale was probably better. Well, I'm not saying probably it was better. It felt there were a lot of moments in the last episode where I felt like, okay, this is Halo. I thought the scene where Arbiter and John were fighting on Halo, which by the way, Halo does look really good the way they did it. Really good. Uh, I just don't like the whole thing with Mackie and all that stuff. It's just stupid how John rolls up on the her and the Arbiter, and they have their big fight. But that scene was pretty cool. I like that we got Cortana and John back together, and hearing their banter on the Halo ring that was nostalgic, because he said some lines that are from the game and everything. And I like that with her and his head in the suit and everything. That looks good. Um, what else? What else? What else? Kai died. I saw that one coming. She sacrificed herself to take out thing. Um, the flood. Whoa, they actually did the flood. I thought we were going to do it a little differently, but the flood actually looks really good. They did a real good job with the flood. I think it's different than the books, but I like how they did it. Like, they look really good. Like I said, this show visually has always looked good. It's been the writing and the pacing, direction, and characters that have been some of the problems with the show. Visually, the show always looked good, I thought. I mean, we even got Spartans using Covenant weapons in this one. You see Kai and Perez pick up a needler and a plasma rifle. It looks pretty good. We got to see John jump from the seat from the ship. We got the iconic of him holding the helmet side from the posters on Halo and everything. But yeah, they dropped the ball on a lot of stuff. I think characters like Soren, um, Quan, um, Soren's wife, and Kessler. That whole subplot could have been taken out this whole show, and it would have been so much better. Um, I don't like the Mackie character and her connection with John. How that's just I don't like that. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. They have a good launching pad for season 3 if you're going to stay directly on Halo. We got to see Guilty Spark. That was really a cool scene. With just him and John talking. That was really cool. He just flies off. So I'm hoping season 3 they just I mean we're obviously gonna be on Halo, but just focus on John and I'm trying to figure out the mystery of Halo. Um and stopping the flood, like find out it's actually a weapon. It's just, but the fact that Mackey's on the ring is just like it's so annoying. And can we please introduce Sergeant Avery Johnson on the ring as a crash Marine unit or something like that to give him some kind of human assistant on there? Just can we please do that? Paramount, just hear me out. Come on, can we get some Sergeant Avery Johnson? We need a character like that because we don't have another human character for John to relate to or rely on now, with everybody else being off planet or dead, and you got Halsey and Cryo Seekers. He got bit by the flood, which I don't even dive into that. But overall, if I had to rate this season, oh man, what would I rate this season? It had way more good moments than bad moments in season 1. I felt like it started off strong, and they were like, "Okay, we're going." I thought they were going the right direction, and then about episode 3 ish, 4, it kind of just went back to his old ways. The Fall of Reach episode was good, but it was only one episode. We needed more of that. This last episode was good. Like I said, the subplots, ugh, I so many subplots that were just in the mystical stuff of it. I don't like that, like Quan seeing visions and everything. I don't like the mystical part of that and everything. I guess he's supposed to be a forerunner or whatever. Anyways, I think I would give this season a 5.5, maybe, maybe 5.5. But that's not saying much because the last season just sucked. I mean, it's only way to go is up from there. But we'll see. I don't know if we're getting to season 3 or not. They say it's one of the highest rating. I think it's actually Paramount's highest rating show right now. So I mean, hey, it's bringing the dollars. I don't see why they're gonna not do a season 3. You know, F us fans, they don't care about it. They just care about making that money. But I mean, I have to remember you can't look at this as a Halo property. It's its own thing, its own thing. It's its own thing. But it's hard when you have that big ass name Halo on there. I mean, it's like you can't. I have a problem with you using that name and not giving what the name means. So, but I don't know. I'm just sour fan. What do I know? But like I said, for the most part, it was. I don't want to hate the show. I just wish it was something different and something, more on the line of what we're used to. Not saying beat for beat, word for word what Halo was, but there's so much lore that you could have used from to go in this such a vast different direction from a lot of the stuff. Kind of just puts a bad taste in my mouth. But hopefully they right the ship a little bit more season 3 if we get season 3. I'd like to see more action on Halo. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts were about the Halo season 2 series. Yeah, do you like it? Do you enjoy it? Are you like me having like mixed feelings about it, or you want to love it but giving you a hard time trying to love it? I don't know. I'm just rambling on. Like I said, again, sorry for the lack of content lately. Just been doing a lot of stuff with life lately, but I'm trying to get back on a regular schedule. So, but yeah, leave your thoughts, comments down below, and bear with me, guys. And I will see you again when I see you. Peace.